This is the west bank of the River Nile at Thebes, now known as Luxor. This location is the Valley of the Queens. Yesterday I was at the Valley of the Kings. The Valley of the Kings is iconic. You learn about that in school. That was created because when the pharaohs first built their pyramids, tomb robbers found it very easy to become rich. So the idea was down in Upper Egypt to conceal the tombs in the mountains, in a remote location, which went buried over with rubble. The entrance of the tombs would be hard to find. And I was here 40 years ago, exactly to the month, at both Valley of the Kings and Queens. And my recollection of the best pictures on the walls and ceilings was in the Valley of the Queens. But only a fraction, tiny fraction of the tourist industry visits this area of the valley, being the Valley of the Queens compared to the Valley of the Kings. The Valley of the Kings is swarming with people. And yet it's very expensive to visit. When you buy a ticket, you get a general ticket which lets you into a set number of tombs, such as 5 ordinary tombs. And then if you want the spectacular tombs, you've got to buy extra tickets, because the greater number of paintings on the walls and ceilings, that's where you get charged an individual rate for each tomb that you enter. My recollection was the best paintings were in the Valley of the Queens. There's only about 4 or 5 tombs here. And I got one of these paintings on my wall. I was a naughty boy. I did bribe the guard when I was here 40 years ago to get a picture that I saw in a book, Ramses III with his queen. And I've seen it today here in the Valley of the Queens, but it's behind glass now, so I'm not going to get such a good rendition on photograph. This is a spectacular part of the world. Egypt is a phenomenal country for tourism. It's unique. Where else in the world are you going to find such history? Pharaohs, they're only linked with Egypt. Pyramids, only linked with Egypt. Tombs hidden in rocks. One of the few countries that would be here. And the tourist season is at its height. November, December, January, February. The Europeans come here in winter. It's cold first thing in the morning. Sun rises at 6:35. You need a pullover. But inside these tombs it's hot. And throughout the rest of the day, it's usually sunny, reaching 23 degrees. And this is a fine location to spend one's winter on a cultural, historical, adventurous journey. I hope this video will inspire you to learn more about ancient Egypt, the Valley of the Kings and Queens, and one day you'll spend one of your winters here. Thank you.